Hey guys, welcome back to the Fergie Time podcast. Today I'll be sharing with you my Match Week 6 Premier League predictions. Before I jump into my Match Week 6 predictions, I want to do a little recap of Match Week 5. In Match Week 5, I got a shocking 2 out of 10 predictions correct, moving my total to 23 out of 48. Also, I want to give a major shout out to this week's winner, Serenin, who got 7 out of 10 predictions correct. If you guys would like to be featured in next week's video, make sure to leave your score predictions for Match Week 6 down below in the comments, and the person who gets the most predictions correct will receive a shout out. For our first match, we have Aston Villa versus Leeds United. Aston Villa are in brilliant form coming off a 1-0 win over Leicester City, and they have won 4 straight matches. The combination of Barkley and Grealish has been absolutely fantastic, and they have a player in John McGinn, who in my opinion is the engine of that team and has 4 assists. Versus a Leeds side coming off a 1-0 loss to Wolves, where they were quite unlucky to not get a point as they dominated large portions of the match, and I think the key for them in this one will be finishing their chances. I had this match ending a 1-1 draw on odds of 12-5. West Ham United versus Manchester City. West Ham United are coming off a late 3-3 draw to Tottenham Hotspur thanks to a Lanzini screamer. The team has really found their legs in recent weeks, and a series of good results have given them a lot of confidence and a lot of belief. While their defense, in my opinion, is still quite weak, they have a plethora of attacking talent, the likes of Antonio, Fornals, and Bowen, just to name a few. Versus a Manchester City side coming off an impressive 1-0 win against Arsenal, and I expect them in this match to dominate possession. However, they will be susceptible at the back due to the counterattack. However, I think Diaz has come in and really improved this Manchester City defense to some degree, so I think they are better in that area. I had this match ending a 2-1 win to Manchester City on odds of 4-11. Fulham versus Crystal Palace. Fulham are coming off a 1-1 draw against Sheffield United, and they are currently sitting last place in the Premier League table, in my opinion largely due to their lack of clinical ability up top. They don't do a good job also of taking care of the ball, and that leaves their defense exposed. Versus a Crystal Palace side coming off a 1-1 draw against Brighton, where they played very poorly in my opinion, and were very lucky to actually get a point from that match. This Palace team likes to sit in and then go counter, and I expect Zaha to strike in this one. I have it ending a 2-1 win to Crystal Palace on odds of 8-5. For the big match of the week, we have Manchester United versus Chelsea. Manchester United are coming off back-to-back wins against Newcastle and PSG, and recently some players that have stepped up for Manchester United are Fred and McTominay, people that we didn't necessarily expect to do so. If we have learned anything also from this Manchester United side, is that they may look best in the 3-5-2 as we saw against PSG, so I wouldn't be surprised if they use that formation again against Chelsea. Versus a Chelsea side coming off a 3-3 draw to Southampton, and this Chelsea team has been very inconsistent. They also had a 0-0 draw against Sevilla in the Champions League. They're clearly a team with a lot of talent, but hasn't fully gelled, especially going forward. I had this match ending a 2-2 draw on odds of 12-5. Liverpool versus Sheffield United. Liverpool are coming off a 2-2 draw to Everton where they played quite well. However, in this match, they will be without Alisson, Virgil van Dijk, and Thiago, which will all affect how they defend. In this match, they will need good performances from both Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, and they will really need to step up and put some goals in the back of the net to give Liverpool some assurance. Versus a Sheffield side coming off a 1-1 draw against Fulham, and they have a solid defense, but they cannot find the back of the net to save their lives. They've only scored 2 goals in their last 5 matches, and because of that, I give the edge to Liverpool 3-1 on odds of 1-5. Southampton versus Everton. Southampton are coming off a great 3-3 draw against Chelsea and play a hybrid brand of football that allows them to either play out the back or play more direct, depending on the match. In this one, look out for Danny Ings because he is in red-hot form with 4 goals in 5 matches. Versus an Everton side coming off a 2-2 draw to Liverpool and are on top of the Premier League table, picking up 13 points out of a possible 15. Very impressive stuff. On top of that, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is in top form, 7 goals in 5 matches, very impressive. However, their weak point is their goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford, who almost fumbled the game for them against Liverpool. I had this match ending a 2-1 Everton win on odds of 11-8. Wolves versus Newcastle United. Wolves are coming off a 1-0 win against Leeds, and it wasn't a pretty result, but nonetheless, right, they got the 3 points. They've really relied on the goals of Raul Jimenez, and they will need the likes of Podence, Traore, and Neves to all step up throughout the rest of the season. Versus a Newcastle side coming off a 4-1 loss to Manchester United, and they really lack a midfield presence that can control a game or dictate a match. They also struggle going forward, creating chances and goals. I had this one ending a 1-0 Wolves win on odds of 8 to 11. Arsenal versus Leicester City. Arsenal are coming off a 1-0 loss to Manchester City, and to the frustration of many fans, Arsenal were quite passive during the match. That said, they should get a massive boost from Thomas Partey getting his first start for the club against Leicester. Versus the Leicester side, coming off a 1-0 loss to Aston Villa. In this Leicester side, they'll be lucky to have Jamie Vardy join them back for this match. However, they are still suffering from a boatload of injuries, including Kaglar Soyuncu, Ndidi, and Pereira, as well as Fuchs, just to name a few. So it's going to be a hard match for Leicester, and I see Arsenal pulling this one out 2-0 on odds of 19 to 20. Brighton versus West Brom. Brighton are coming off a 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace, where they were very dominant but struggled to finish their chances. They're playing some brilliant, expansive football at the moment, so expect them to be really sharp in this one. However, I expect their defense also to be a bit weaker because Lewis Dunk will be missing the match after he picked up a red card. Versus the West Brom side, coming off a 0-0 draw to Burnley, and they are yet to win this season in the Premier League, and they have conceded also 13 goals in just 5 matches, so their defense has been shocking. I expect Brighton to pick them apart in this one, and I have Brighton winning 2-0 on odds of 5 to 6. Burnley versus Tottenham Hotspur. Burnley are coming off a 0-0 draw to West Brom, and they are yet to win a game this season. Sean Dyche men just seem to have no creativity going forward, and it's so predictable watching them play. Versus a Tottenham Hotspur side coming off a 3-3 draw to West Ham United, where they just absolutely choked in the second half. I mean, they look great going forward. The likes of Son, Kane, and now Bale will be so hard to stop. However, the defense is just inconsistent. So I had this match ending a 2-0 Tottenham win on odds of 8 to 13. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave your Match Week 6 score predictions down below in the comments to be featured in next week's video. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more amazing football content. We will end it there. Thank you and take it easy. Peace.
I see the blue in her eyes from the sunshine. See the purple in her heart when it's nighttime. She just wanna be in her right mind. She couldn't give a damn about the limelight. So orchestrate your